Evolutionary women from around the world. I am here today with the amazing Carol Secord from Canada. Carol is a conscious leadership mentor and the founder of Pathways to Presence, and is a longstanding GIFU member and support and leader. So big welcome to you, Carol, today. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a great day to be having a conversation about creativity and transformation.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to share your steel superpowers with everyone, because these are superpowers that are probably they're probably the most difficult to see from like the outside. They're kind of the most internalized, but they're super important because the steel and the detail and the analysis is actually like what keeps things safe and functioning and working and moving. So they're super, super important. And our beautiful steel superpower women don't always, you're not always the ones that are like seen, because you're not always the one like out in front. And that's why I'm like really excited to share you and your superpowers with the world. So Carol and I were just talking before, because I helped her see some things just in me sharing how her superpowers really helped me, and like what I saw, she got even increasingly more present to like the value of them, and that's part of what she's going to share. But everyone, I just want to take you to like the start of the COVID crisis. So imagine it was the start of a crisis, and something that's really important to you is Carol's Center for Spiritual Living. And she stepped up as a leader at a time in this organization, at a time when the whole world was shutting down. So she created and led a team through this creation to actually just take stock of everything about this organization that was in existence, you know, like remove the things that no longer served, put in the things that needed to be done. And she did it over this 2-year period in a steady and calm and kept moving forward kind of way. And she welcomed back people into the center offline, and then eventually like back physically into the center. And Carol, it was like such a joy to witness your power in this. What was it like for you to discover your steel superpowers and then to apply them in real life and see that?
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Catherine, for that framing the story, my story, and also that question. What I learned in this 2 years of just steadfastly looking and then doing and bringing my consciousness and awareness and also my huge passion to help and make a difference, is that I learned that what I bring naturally is very, very, very valuable, because it created the space and the container for other people to show up with their gifts and talents. And my steel, and with a lot of the qualities of feminine leadership, um, created the space and the attention to detail to keep moving it forward, to collect, to embody, and to keep moving that organization forward from a very, very chaotic organizational time to where we are now. We really created a new culture.
Yeah. It was so amazing to see. I just remember along the way you telling me like, "Oh, we just found some stuff over here in the closets, and then we just found some stuff over here, and we're just trying to welcome back, people into the center, and we have to deal with the restrictions and making sure everyone was safe." And I do know from my experience with you, as well as my experience with other women who have steel superpowers, is like, when you speak up, it's important that we all listen, because you're sending us a signal like, hey, hello, look over here. There's an important detail. Hello, everyone here. And it's like, don't miss that, ladies, because you miss things that are like vitally important. So I make special note to listen to all of my steel genius, like, okay, even if sometimes I don't want to hear it, even if sometimes you're sending a like, hey, danger, danger ahead kind of message, which can be uncomfortable. You just have such a beautiful way of expressing that I can always feel safe. I know it's important, urgent, but I also know that I'm safe inside your energy.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So the doing the wealth dynamics test fairly early on in that process was really very grounding because I saw myself live into valuing and being able to see and name those skills and qualities that are that come very, very naturally. I have a tendency to value the outer expression always, and or the person that's that star in the front. And I can be a public speaker, and I can inspire, and I am very, very creative. And I also have a need. In fact, I create best when I'm attending to the context really carefully. And when I see the map, of the parts, then I can move forward. I know some creators, they get an idea and just move without a map, but I have to pause and come back in and find the components and then move. So it's been quite a journey, and it was lovely actually to be inside of the JIFU container, the space of those transformational programs, while I was doing all that innovative work inside of during the COVID time. I think it just magnified my self-awareness. Like, I became more aware and more consciously aware, and it's really helped me move into my next expression.
Yeah.
My next expression as a conscious leadership mentor. I'm on the cusp of founding new service delivery called Pathways to Presence, and pulling some of the skill sets and ways of working into this time of 2022, really grounding more in owning my power to gather and create conscious conversations.
Yeah.
And help people through those moments of more self-conscious awareness to continue on in their own experiencing and learning.
I think, Carol, you're giving everyone like the experience, the energetic experience of the steel energy. Like, I know I feel a lot calmer and like cared and safe and like, okay, yeah, that's just what's gonna happen. So ladies, you might have steel superpowers like Carol, you might have dynamo creative superpowers like myself. So if you're curious to find out like how you can activate your superpowers, come and join us for the masterclass on Wednesday the 20th at 4 p.m. UK time, 11 a.m. New York time, 9 a.m. Edmonton, and 8 a.m. San Francisco. And if that's too much, if you're like, oh, I'm not sure I'm ready for a whole hour with you, Catherine, come and just find out what your genius is. Come and take the Evolutionary Woman Genius Assessment. It takes like 2 minutes. So whether you're ready, committed to 60 minutes, or in just 2 minutes, find out, take the test. Both links are above. And Carol, again, thank you so much for your profound wisdom, listening, care, attention, analysis. I love co-creating with you and blending, using our combined superpowers together. So thank you, and see you all real soon.
Thank you. Thank you.